Hey everybody, here's a little garden update. Here we are in August now. Ooh, August in North Texas, hot, hot, hot. All right, so these are eggplant. And you know what? They're not the largest eggplant, but they do make nice little fingerling eggplants, these white eggplants. So they're kind of like the Japanese, so they're thin and they won't have a lot of seeds, but they're white eggplants, so it makes it kind of unusual. So I'm going to pick these here. And if you look at that, I'll have a nice little harvest to do something with those, make a little meal out of that. So they talk about companion planting all the time. Basil grows really well. Lots of heat tolerant. Dill, on the other hand, doesn't like the heat. Now, I've never been able to keep dill going anywhere past June in North Texas. By itself, with sun, they're a goner. But here, I've basically been putting them next to my basil, and they're giving it shade. So they're creating, I guess, what you'd call a microclimate. Now, they're still going to bolt when it's hot because they don't like the heat. But at least it's still growing, and you can use the tops to put in for your dill pickles or something like that, right? So interesting that I still got dill going on. Now the one thing I want to do is, because we like and use a lot of dill in our family, I'm just going to start spreading seeds around and having just opportunistic dill pop up where it wants to pop up, and that way we'll always have more of it. But it's a tough one to grow in the summer, but companion planting, give it something around to give it shade. As you can see, my herbs do great. There's everything in there from thyme to oregano to bee balm and just all sorts of stuff in there, and it grows perfect. Now, wasn't sure what was going to do good here, but I said let's stick some cantaloupes here in this area. Now they spread, right? Now of course you can stop them from spreading by cutting the tip, and then that plant will stop growing at that point, and it will just concentrate on the internal vines. Now, do we have cantaloupe growing? Yeah, we already picked one, but there's a little one. And as we come along, you can see it's even growing through the porch here. But that's okay, because there is another one there and another cantaloupe right here. So that's kind of cool. And it's kind of hidden so that things don't find and eat them. That's the biggest thing. Even though I saw a rabbit running around here. So cantaloupe, they love the hot weather, but give them a place to spread. They'll make ground cover, so they'll put out the weeds, right? And you maybe get a few cantaloupe out of them. There's lots of bees, so there's another little one there. They're all hidden from us and the animals. So there's an update on some eggplant and cantaloupe. So yeah, go ahead and give them a try for your cantaloupe. They're great because you know when a cantaloupe is ready, because it'll go from that green to a pure tan yellow. It's like, oh, probably time to pick them, right? Watermelon, on the other hand, how do you know when it's ripe? You pick it too little, or too soon, too late. Hard to tell. But anyways, here's the update on the cantaloupes.